Hello and welcome to Big Orbit's Cardfight Vanguard weekly update. My name is James and today I'll be going through the cards shown throughout the past 2 weeks. I was off last week, so there are a few more cards to go through than usual, but we'll go through them all today. So to start off big, we have Waving Deletor Greidhol. He's the VR for Link Joker and has the first skill of Continuous Vanguard Circle. Your opponent's rearguards cannot move to other rearguard circles. This is useful after getting rid of their front row, giving them less flexibility to attack back, and also against some XL clans which can switch units around. Its second skill is Auto Vanguard Circle when placed, costs Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1. Choose one of your opponent's rearguards and bind it face down. If you rode from a grade 3, delete your opponent's Vanguard and this unit gets +1 critical till the end of the turn. That critical is really deadly mixed with the delete skill. It's also a fairly cheap cost, and you'll always have the soul for it as it's a non-play skill. What can make Greidhol even deadlier is the grade 2 Lie Down Deletor given. Its skill is Auto Rearguard Circle. At the end of the battle that it attacked, if your opponent's Vanguard is deleted, put 6 rearguards and cards from your hand in total into the drop zone. Stand your Vanguard and it gets -1 drive until the end of the turn. It is a big loss for the restand, especially as you're losing a drive check too, but with the +1 critical that you're guaranteed through Greidhol, and your opponent having a deleted Vanguard, it is very strong. To get some resources back, we have the grade 1 Ill Fate Deletor Drown. The skill is Auto Rearguard Circle. When your opponent's Vanguard is deleted, put this unit into your soul, choose one of your opponent's rearguards and bind it face down. If your damage zone has no face-up cards, countercharge 1. Filling the soul is very important, and the other parts of the skill are just the bonus. Unfortunately, if you're at 5 damage, you'll never be able to countercharge enough to get to Greidhol, so you'll really have to draw the Greidhols from then on. Lastly, we have Flowers in the Vacuum, Cosmo Wreath, who is the draw trigger perfect guard for Link Joker. The only card we have for Dark Irregulars is the RR grade 3 Master of 5th Element. His skill is Auto Vanguard Circle. When it attacks, if you have 15 or more cards in your soul, put all cards from your hand and soul into your drop zone, and stand all of your units. You're going to struggle to build up after this, but this is meant to be a big finisher. You will be able to get 4 cards in hand through your Vanguard attacking twice though if they do survive, so you do still have a chance to survive yourself the turn after. Those 6 attacks, including 2 Vanguard attacks, is pretty huge for a Protect clan, and I can see people trying to fit this into their decks. Shadow Paladin get the RR grade 3 Dark Metal Dragon. The skill is Act Rearguard Circle. Once per turn, cost Counterblast 1 and retire one of your rearguards. Search your deck for up to 1 power card, call it to Rearguard Circle and shuffle your deck. Your opponent chooses one of his rearguards and retires it. At the end of the turn, retire this unit called with the ability. Being of a 9000 power will mean you're looking for something weaker than usual, but what makes up for this is giving Gust Blast the Dragon another critical. This can search for the new Dark Bond Trumpeter though, which is useful for continuing the superior calling. Apocalypse Bat is another RR, this one being a grade 1 with 7000 power, and as the first skill of Auto Vanguard Circle when placed, you may call a card from your soul to Rearguard Circle. Now this is pretty good for a free skill, though it will only call out your grade 0 starting Vanguard. Its second skill is harder to use. With Auto Rearguard Circle when placed, you may call an Apocalypse Bat from your soul to Rearguard Circle. It will most likely only be in your soul if you rode it though. Getting 2 free units is great, however there are games where it will just be a vanilla. Blackwinged Swordbreaker is a RR grade 1 with Auto Rearguard Circle when placed, costs Counterblast 1, draw a card, and if this card was placed from hand, this unit gets +5000 power until the end of the turn. What makes her great is actually her low power, as she can be called out through Nemain. Draw you a card, then get retired through Gust Blast the Dragon. Mage of Ensnarement, Connor, is a grade 1 with Auto Guardian Circle when placed, cost Soul Blast 1, and move one of your rearguards to Guardian Circle. This allows you to be a bit more careless with what you put onto the field, but with a Soul Blast, you probably won't see much use. Shadow Blaze Dragon is a grade 3 with Auto Vanguard Circle Rearguard Circle when placed, cost Counterblast 1, look at 2 cards from the top of your deck, call up to 2 cards from among them to Rearguard Circle as rest, and put the rest into your draw. Not bad, as it immediately fuels Gust Blast the Dragon. It is a bit slow if you want to keep the cards, but those cards would also power up units like the Dark Dictator, so this unit could be used in multiple builds. Like Dark Irregulars, Murakumo only get 1 card, this one being Stealth Dragon Reiko Slag. It's a grade 1 with Auto Rearguard Circle. At the end of the battle that it boosted, put one of your other rearguards in the same column as this unit to the bottom of your deck. and 2 of your units get plus 5,000 power until the end of the turn. This could be useful with Million Rat and Bloody Mist, as they can make new copies of themselves easily on the turn after. Also, you can use them with the Arresters so that Zanbaku can call them back. For Pale Moon, we have their VR with Gun Salute Dragon End of Stage. His first skill is Auto Vanguard Circle once per turn at the end of the battle that it attacked. If your soul has 0 cards, put 2 cards from your hand and all of your rear guards into your soul and stand this unit. Then its second skill is Auto Vanguard Circle when placed by riding from a grade 3. Soul Blast all of the cards from your soul until end of turn. This unit gets plus 5,000 power, and your opponent cannot call Sentinels from the hand for the battle that this unit attacked. These are quite powerful couple of skills, especially as he keeps the power after restanding. The best thing to use this with card is the Chimera Trio to try and empty your soul as soon as possible, so you can get the first skill off as soon as possible to restand. Dancing Princess of the Night Sky is a double R grade 2 with Auto Vanguard Circle Rearguard Circle when placed from hand, cost Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1, and call a card from your hand to Rearguard Circle. And Auto Rearguard Circle when placed from soul, this unit gets plus 3,000 power until the end of the turn. This card alone removes 2 cards from your soul, so it really helps to set up Gun Salute Dragon as early as possible, as well as it being a generally really good superior caller. Magician of Quantum Mechanics is another double R, this one being grade 1 and has Auto Rearguard Circle when placed from soul, cost retire 2 of your rested rearguards. Soul Charge 2 and draw a card. This is good mid-battle in a Golden Beast Tamer build, but we do have Endive Beast Tamer, a grade 2 that helps this card by resting itself with the skill of Act Rearguard Circle cost, Counterblast 1 and rest this unit, choose a column and call up to 2 cards from your soul to Rearguard Circle in that column. This gives Magician of Quantum Mechanics a way to use the skill in the main phase. Nephrite Beast Tamer is a grade 1 with Auto Rearguard Circle when another rearguard is placed from your soul, cost retire this unit. Call a card from your soul to Rearguard Circle in the back row. This is yet again best in the Golden Beast Tamer build in the mid-combat step to add some extra pressure. Tricky Assistant is a common grade 3 without a gift icon. Her first skill is Auto Vanguard Circle Rearguard Circle when placed, cost Counterblast 1, choose one of your and your opponent's rearguards each and put them into the soul. If 2 or more cards were put, this unit gets plus 10,000 power until the end of the turn. This is a nice way to essentially retire one of your opponent's things, but it does give them resources. Though this card doesn't have a gift icon, it does have auto when rode upon. You may call this card to Rearguard Circle. This does make up for it a little bit, but actually doesn't have much pressure to her. There probably isn't space in the deck for her. Nightmare Doll Rhoda is a grade 2 with auto Rearguard Circle when placed. This unit gets plus 2,000 power until the end of the turn for each of your other work Freud on Vanguard Circle or Rearguard Circle. This is okay at best in premium and doesn't have any real support in standard. There is also Nightmare Doll Edith, who is a grade 1 with the same skill. Not good now, but maybe a sign for things to come in the next set for Pale Moon. We also have the 12,000 power grade 2 vanillas, Unyielding Stealth Rogue Hokaku for Murakumo, Succubus of Worldly Affairs for Dark Irregulars, and Diffusion Piero for Pale Moon. Bermuda Triangle finally gets some cards. Firstly, they get Repeat Again, Pota, a grade 2. Her skill is Auto Rearguard Circle at the end of the battle that it attacked. If you have 5 or more rearguards, you may return this unit to your hand. So we'll still see some of what Bermuda Triangle used to be. Whether they do the extra attacking is currently unclear. They also get the grade 3 Graceful Prayer, Amy. Her skill is Auto Vanguard Circle Rearguard Circle when it attacks a Vanguard. If you have 5 or more rearguards, this unit gets power plus 15,000 until the end of the battle. So they seem to have a focus on having many rearguards. I doubt they will superior cool much other than from the hand, so I'm expecting lots of draw power to make up for it. For a trial deck backup grade 3, this is incredibly strong. Very finally, we have news on the 6th Extra Booster, the Extra Booster 6 Light of Salvation, Principle of Annihilation. This set will contain 42 new cards and 4 reprints. It supports Royal Paladin, Kagero, Nova Grappler and Link Joker. People will be very happy that Nova Grappler finally gets some more support. And the cover cards are Messianic Lord Blaster and Planetary Corpse Deity Brant Ringer, which means we should also be seeing the grade 3 brand. And the cards will likely be grade 4. An English release date is currently not revealed. It is unclear what we will see from Nova Grappler, as there weren't any new cards shown in the manga at this time. but we will likely see Dragonic Overlord the Great for Kagero here. And that is everything for this week. Be sure to check out next week when I'll be going through the cards shown throughout the next 7 days, and let me know your feelings on the new cards, on this set in general as well. And soon we'll be going into all of the new Bermuda Triangle. So I hope to see you next time. Bye.